We're going to start seated, crossing at the shins, allowing the outer edges of the feet to melt into the mat. And we'll begin by rocking back and forward on the sit bones, on the base of the pelvis here. Moving through concavity, really create that C curve, and then moving through this open arc through the front of the body, right? So we're already just sort of gently inviting motion into the hips and the spine, maybe the shoulders, a little bit. Beautiful. And then as you're ready, we'll come to a place of stillness, very much upright on the sit bones, grounding down through your foundation to lift tall through spine, sides of the waist, broad through collarbones. Good. And we'll set up the breath here. We want to even the inhale with the exhale. And allow the breath to move in through the nose and the back of the throat to the base of the spine. Released from the base of the spine and out through back of the throat and the nose. Yeah, so in this way we can regulate a smooth and steady rhythm so that the breath becomes the rhythm and the quality that drives the movements and postures of the body and not the other way around. Yeah? Okay, so go ahead and quiet yourself down. Take the focus of the mind inward as you concentrate on your breathing. And just notice the inhale and the exhale. And see if you can bring some qualities to it of steadiness, of fullness. Watch and feel as it travels in through nose, back of the throat and spine, and back out the same pathway. Good, and allow this rhythm to begin to integrate and align mind, breath, body so that they are intimately connected. Beautiful. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, now is the perfect time. Any energy that you would like to cultivate within the physical body, the emotional body, the mind, the heart, the spirit, anything you'd like is perfect. So that can be balance, passion, joy, peace, strength, endurance, openness, whatever feels like it's something that will serve you today. Yeah? And as you choose that intention, go ahead and hold that in your body. Feel that energy in your body. And let that be present with you as we move through our practice. Lovely. So, we've established breath. We're sitting upright through the spine, connected to earth as we grow tall. Hands resting comfortably on the thighs. On the inhale, sweep the arms to the side, reach for sky, lift the gaze. On the exhale, collecting palms to heart center. Inhale, sweep to sides and sky, reach high. And exhale, palms at heart center. Inhale, sweep, create length. And exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. From here, take the elbows at 90 degrees. On the inhale, open and press the elbows back. On the exhale, contract from the solar plexus, round the shoulder blades like you're trying to close a door. Inhale, open through shoulder blades, chest, elbows. You're welcome to lift the gaze. Exhale, contract, round through the upper back, closing. Inhale. So the quality is like moving through water. And the pace of your movement is directed by the steadiness and fullness of the breath. Staying lifted and tall through sides of the waist and the chest. And after this last exhale, releasing fingertips to the sides of the body. Start to walk them back behind you Squeezing the elbows in toward each other, rolling the shoulder heads back and down. You're welcome to stay here, or you can press the palms into the mat, fingers to the side or behind you. Any variation is welcome here. We are lifting the chest from the base of the spine. Belly button firms in and up. You're welcome to gently lift the gaze, rooting down through the base of the pelvis to lift through sides of the waist. Let the breath be smooth and full, breathing into the opening of the front of the body. Perhaps allowing the breath to carry you deeper into the opening, more expansion through the chest if it feels good to your body. Chest is open and lifted. Maybe walk the hands closer together. Maybe connect with the earth a little bit more through the palms. One more inhale. And as you exhale, mindfully returning yourself back to center. Inhale, sweeping hands to sides, touching palms together at the top. Exhale, side bend to the right. We'll remain here for a couple breaths. Roll the elbows forward and toward each other. Shoulders draw down the back as fingertips reach high and away. Both hips are rooting evenly into the mat. Don't let the right one come with you. We still have that root and rebound elongation. Beautiful. On the inhale, rotate the rib cage up toward the ceiling. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. Allow this lift to come from the core of the body. Press the shoulder blades into the back to assist the lifting of the chest. You're welcome to remain here for the next couple breaths, or you can open the arms out into surrender, 90 degrees at the elbows. A little extra opening for the shoulders. Allow the breath to be smooth and steady. Perhaps lifting a little higher through sides of the waist, open through the chest, further into the twist. On the inhale, face center. On the exhale, release the bottom arm to the mat. So you can remain here with fingertips connected to mat or go deeper. We have palm, you can use your block or forearm. Any variation is welcome. Shoulder heads draw down the back, broaden through the collarbones, creating length through both sides of the waist. From the belly button to spine. Breathe into the length that you are creating, pressing into the mat to keep the lift in the left side of the body. And then we'll begin to flow. So take an inhale. And on the exhale from the center, rotate rib cage down toward the mat. On the inhale, straighten the left arm, lift through the spine and lift the chest to the ceiling. Exhale, contract, lower down, face the earth. Inhale, lift, expand and rotate open. And move with the rhythm of your own breathing, and allow these movements to emanate from the core, from the center of the body, assisted by the arms and the legs. Creating core strength through the center to support the movement of the spine. And on this last inhale, remaining lifted and open. Shoulders draw down the back, long through both sides of the waist. And you're welcome to stay here or take the top arm and wrap it around for the front of the opposite hip. Just a little extra for shoulders and chest. Allow the breath to move smoothly through the body, creating steadiness as well as space within your current pose. One more inhale, perhaps to release the wrap as you exhale, rotating down toward the mat. Inhale, press to an upright spine, fingertips reach for the sky. Exhale, palms press together at the heart center. Inhale, sweeping side and lift. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Remain here for a few breaths. Roll the elbows in toward each other. Press the palms together to reach higher through the fingers. Create length through both sides of the waist. Reach the rib cage up and off the pelvis. Rooting down into the earth. Even the inhale with the exhale. And after your next exhale, inhale to open and rotate the rib cage up toward the ceiling. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. Evenly rooted through both hip bones. And you're welcome to remain here, or you can open the arms out to the sides and surrender 90 degrees at the elbows. Shoulder blades press into the back body to assist the lifting of the heart center. Belly button firms in and up to create lift and support for the spine. For the next couple breaths, you're welcome to remain in stillness, or you can go deeper into your twist, lift higher through the waist and the chest. And on the next inhale, unwind, press palms together. Exhale, release bottom arm to the mat. You can remain here on fingertips or the palm, or if you'd like, you can come to the forearm. Rooting down through the left hip especially, lengthening through sides of the waist and the spine. The gaze is steady and forward. From here, we'll begin to flow. Take an inhale. On the exhale, contracting through center, rotate down toward the mat. Inhale, open the rib cage, lift the chest, twist open. Exhale, rotating from center back to the mat. Inhale, straighten that bottom arm, press the chest open. And exhale. Move with the rhythm of your own breathing. Allow the movement to be mindful and steady, like you're moving through water. Perhaps exploring a little deeper through each cycle of movement. And on the last inhale, remaining lifted and open through chest, back, and shoulders. Feel the connection of both sit bones to the mat and the palm of the right hand. Lift tall through sides of the waist, broad and open through the chest. You can remain here, or you can take the top arm, wrap it around for the front of the opposite hip, just a little deeper into that twist and opening. Allow the breath to be full and smooth. It can assist in creating lift and stability in your current posture. Keeping the mind focused on the breath and the quality of of your current pose. Notice where you are lifting, creating space where you are rooting down into the earth. One more inhale, perhaps to release the wrap. Exhale, rotating back down toward the mat. Inhale, lift, reaching both hands for sky. And exhale, collecting palms to heart center. Inhale, elongate. Exhale from very core, folding forward halfway. From here, find a variation that feels comfortable. If you'd like to use your block, you're welcome to. You can use it on the medium setting for the forehead, the low setting, the high setting. It is all good. Or you can stack the hands, or simply stretch the arms out and release forehead to floor. Whichever variation you're in, draw the shoulder heads down away from the ears. Widen the shoulder blades away from each other to stay broad through the upper back. Relax the neck and the head forward. And root down through both sit bones, both hips, to create length and support for the spine. As you breathe, allow the gentle pull of gravity to invite you deeper into the forward fold and the stretch. One more inhale, and as you exhale, walk yourself over to the left side, finding the edge of the range of motion, inhaling there, and exhale to release the spine, the neck, and the head. Staying connected to the earth through both palms of the hands, allow the fingers to be wide, allow the shoulder blades to widen away from each other, and reach the chest forward as you breathe. I am long life. Good morning, beautiful. Beautiful. You're welcome to stay here in stillness, or if it feels good, you can walk yourself further into the stretch. That's Mimi. Beautiful, one more inhale, and as you exhale, walk yourself through center to the other side. Again, finding the edge of the range of motion, inhale, and exhale to release spine, neck, and head. Pressing both palms into the mat to widen shoulder blades away from themselves. Rooting down through both sit bones to elongate through the spine. This is full body synchronization through every pose. And perhaps reconnecting with the intention you set for your practice. See if you can embody that in your current posture. And you're welcome to remain here, or if you'd like, explore a little deeper into the side stretch. Really firming belly button in and up. One more inhale. And as you exhale, walk yourself back through center and to an upright spine. Beautiful. Inhale to elongate. Exhale from the core of the body, rotating open toward the left shoulder. From here, taking hand to outer edge of the thigh, back hand reaches behind you, fingertips or palm to the mat. If you'd like a little deeper, you can also wrap the arm around for the front of the hip. Allow the breath to create length through both sides of the waist. Broad and open through the chest, and allow the gaze to roll over the back shoulder. Firm the belly button in and up. Really core support from the base of the pelvis up through crown of the head. The inhale creates elongation. Exhale, deeper into the twist. This is a nice squeeze and soak action for the spine and the abdomen. One more inhale. And as you exhale, mindfully unwind yourself, returning through center. From here, switch the crossing of the legs, opposite shin on top. Resituate yourself on sit bones, outer edges of the feet connected to the mat. And inhale, elongate through the spine. Exhale from the core of the body, rotating toward the right shoulder. From here, use your arms to assist, hand on the outer edge of the thigh. Back arm reaches behind you, fingertips or palm to the floor. You're also welcome to use your block anytime that it's helpful. And if you'd like a little deeper, wrap the arm around for the front of the hip. Rooting down through the sit bones, firming in from the very base of the pelvis. Roll the gaze over the back shoulder. Elongate on the inhale. Contract through the core, explore deeper into the twist as you exhale. Roll the shoulder heads back and down as you lift tall through the neck and the crown of the head. One more inhale. As you exhale, mindfully return yourself back to center. Beautiful. From here, we will come into tabletop. So have your block handy. And we will situate the knees beneath the hips, the hands beneath the shoulders. There is a tendency to dip into the shoulder blades here. So press the palms into the mat. Roll the eyes of the elbows forward and allow the upper back to lift away from the floor so that there's a broadening of the upper back, belly button to spine. We'll move through a few cat-cows here. Take an inhale. On the exhale, curl the tailbone into the body, round the spine, release the neck and the head. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, and pull the chest forward. Inhale, curling tailbone into the body, press the floor away, broaden through the upper back. Inhale, lift the tailbone, arch the spine, and reach the chest forward, lift the gaze. Beautiful. So move at the pace of your own breathing here, allowing the steadiness of the breath to create steadiness and smooth rhythm through the body's movements. Opening through hips, spine, chest, and shoulders. Articulating every process of the movement. There is no rush. Move through one more cycle. And as you're ready, find yourself back in tabletop. From here, we'll move through full body circles, sending the hips back and moving in a clockwise fashion toward the left, forward, to the right, and back. Really supported here by the core, connecting tops of the feet and the palms to the mat. Every part of this circular motion is supported. And at the base of this last circle, reverse. Counterclockwise, allowing us to open through the shoulders, the hips, the sides of the legs. Allow the breath to be smooth. We'll take one more here. Beautiful. And find yourself back in tabletop. From here, on the inhale, the left leg extends back and lifts parallel to the mat, pointed or flexed. Belly button firms in to lift through the spine and the chest. And we'll play with balance here. If you'd like, you can bring the right fingertips to the floor, or you can fully extend the arm forward. One line of energy from foot, sides of waist, crown of head, and fingers. Continue to press the floor away, lifting through spine, leg, upper back. Find a steady gaze forward and even the inhale with the exhale. One long line of energy. As we remain here for another few breath cycles, find strength and stability within the body, within the mind, and perhaps reconnect with the intention you've set for your practice, embodying that within your current posture. Beautiful. From here we will flow. Take an inhale. On the exhale, contract, bringing knee and elbow together around the spine. Inhale, elongate, reach. Exhale, contract everything into the core. Inhale, elongate out from the center of the body. Create length. Beautiful. Moving from the center, the core, and the rhythm of your own breath. Perhaps reaching a little further, a little higher with each repetition. Feeling the heat in the center of the body. And we have one more cycle here. Beautiful. On the exhale, release yourself back down to tabletop. So recenter through knees, hands, hips. On the inhale, right leg extends back and lifts parallel to the mat, firming in through the core, and you're welcome to play with balance, fingertips, or full extension forward. The chest reaches forward as the tailbone reaches back, elongate through the spine, through the sides of the waist. Strong and steady breathing, focused mind. Notice the breath, notice the quality of your posture, staying present with the intention of energy. See if you can press a little higher, find a little extra length in your pose. And from here we will begin to flow. Take an inhale. On the exhale, contract, elbow, knee, core, around the spine. Inhale, emanate from the center of the body, elongate. Exhale, collect. Mindfully present with every articulation of the movement. Moving in rhythm with your breath. Creating heat and strength through the core of the body, steadiness, balance, fluidity. Beautiful, we'll take one more. And exhale, mindfully returning yourself back to tabletop. Resituate hips, knees, shoulders. On the inhale, extend the left leg back, pressing the ball of the foot into the mat. So set up a nice base here through the feet and the legs. And we will rotate ourselves. So again, you're welcome to use your block. on the medium setting, the low setting, or fingertips, fist. And if you're ready, go ahead and start to open up through the top arm. So this twist could look like this, a little higher, and as you're ready, reach. So the hips are even, inner thighs firming in toward each other for a centralized energy through the spine. Pressing down through the left palm to lift and open through the chest, shoulder, fingertips. Anchor the shoulder blades down the back and allow the inhale to create elongation. Exhale further into the twist. And you're welcome to remain here with a steady breath. And if you'd like a little deeper, take the top hand, wrap it around for the front of the hip. All variations are welcome. Firm the belly button to the spine, nice strong core to support the spine and assist in the rotation. Strong through the back thigh, long through sides of the waist. Maybe open the chest a little further. One more inhale, perhaps to release the wrap. Exhale, returning yourself back down to center. On the inhale, lift that left leg, bend at the knee. The foot can be pointed or flexed. All is well. And you're welcome to play with balance here, coming to the right fingertips or reaching forward through the arm. Keep the back leg lifted, pulling up on the belly button, firming in through the core to broaden through the upper back. Steady gaze forward and steady rhythm of breath. Keep pressing up toward the ceiling through that top leg, even through the hips. And for the next few breaths, you're welcome to remain here. Or if you'd like a little extra, you can take the hand, press top of the foot into the hand and vice versa, and create more lift through chest and spine. Really elongating out of the low back. See if you can lift a little higher, find more length. Easy focused mind, easy focused breath. One more inhale. As you exhale, release mindfully back to tabletop. Recenter the shoulders, the hips, the legs. On the inhale, straighten the right leg back, pressing ball of the foot into the floor. Set up a nice strong base here. And going into our rotation, you're welcome to use the low setting of the block, the middle, or as you're ready, rotating open and reaching for the ceiling. Belly button to spine, strong through the back thigh. Shoulders roll down the back. And nice, even breathing. Engage the inner thighs so that there is a centralized line of energy through the spine. The inhale creates elongation. Exhale further into the twist. Strength and heat through the core. See if you can lift a little higher. Lengthen further through sides of the waist. Strong through the back leg. You're welcome to wrap the top arm if that feels good to your body. exhale, returning yourself back down through center. Beautiful. From here on the inhale, lift the back leg, bend at the knee. We're pressing the foot up toward the ceiling, pointed or flexed. And you're welcome to play with balance, fingertips, or full reach forward. One line of energy from tailbone reaching back, chest and crown of the head reaching forward. Lift through the back leg. Steady gazes forward. Smooth, even breathing. Beautiful. You're welcome to remain here for the next few breath cycles, continuing to press up toward the ceiling, or if you'd like some extra lift, pressing top of the foot into the hand, vice versa, and allowing that to assist you. Lengthen out of the low back, pull the belly button in and up to support the spine. Chest broadens forward. Find lift as you root down into the floor. One more inhale. Exhale to mindfully return yourself back to center. So stretch out the wrist for a moment. Take the back of the hand to the mat, fingers towards you. You can pull the forearm towards you. You can roll side to side, whatever feels good. And then we'll flip that palm to the mat, fingertips towards you. Again, you can pull that forearm in. Just stretch it out a little bit. Okay. Roll that wrist, another side, back of the right hand to the mat, fingertips towards you. Rocking it gently. And switch, palm to the mat, fingers towards you. Pull that forearm in. A little self-massage. Okay. Roll through the wrist. Beautiful. And then recenter. Palms and fingers wide. Set up beneath the shoulders. Press the floor away. On the inhale, straighten both legs, lifting yourself up into plank pose. The hips descend toward the mat. The heels reach back as the chest reaches forward. Again, we are broadening through the upper back, not releasing into the shoulder blades. Nice strong line of steadiness, core heat, and breath moving through the body. Focus the mind, notice the breath and the quality of your posture. Beautiful. From here we'll come into side plank, rolling onto the outer edge of the right foot and opening the chest up toward the ceiling, reaching for the sky through that left arm. You can stack the feet or have stability by reaching the left foot forward. If you'd like also for a hip flexor opening, you can reach the left back. So you're pressing the inner edge of the foot into the floor, hips press forward and lift. One line of energy from the bottom palm up through the top fingers. Pressing into the edges of both feet, inner thighs are active. Keep lifting up and away from the floor. Steady breath. Let your gaze be soft. Let the breath be smooth. Create lift and strength. One more inhale. As you exhale, return yourself mindfully back to plank pose. And we'll set ourselves up on the other side. Coming to the outer edge of the left foot. Rotating rib cage and reaching through the right fingertips. You can stack the feet. Have the right foot in front for stability. Or if you'd like to open through the hip flexor, take the foot behind you. Pressing the inner edge of the foot to the floor. Lifting higher through the hips, elongate out of the low back. The focus is on lift and length. Reach the hips away from you. Press the shoulder blades into the back body, open through the chest. Find yourself with a smooth breath, a focused, calm mind. One more inhale. Exhale, return yourself back down to plank pose. Recenter hips, chest, legs. Find your breath. One more inhale. On the exhale, lower the knees to the mat, wider than the torso. Bring the big toes together. We will thread the needle. Inhale, straightening the left arm forward. Exhale, rotating, threading right arm underneath. Back of the shoulder blade, side of the head to the mat. You can leave the left arm straight, pressing into the mat to assist in the rotation and opening of the chest. Both hips are lifted and supported by the core. You can remain here. You are also welcome to sweep the left hand up and hook it around the front of the thigh. Any variation is welcome. Firm belly button in and up. Reach the right fingers forward. The inhale creates space and elongation. Exhale deeper into the twist. One more inhale, perhaps to release the wrap. On the exhale, press yourself up through center. Inhale, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, threading left arm underneath. Shoulder blade and head to the mat. You can leave the right arm straight, pressing the palm into the floor. Opening the rib cage up toward the ceiling. You're also welcome to take that arm and wrap it around for the front of the hip and the thigh. Shoulder heads roll down the back, lifting the hips up and away. Even the inhale with the exhale. Perhaps reconnecting with the intention you set for your practice, embodying that energy within your current pose. And for the next couple breaths, you're welcome to stay in stillness or explore a little deeper into the twist. Keep the hips lifted, rooting down through tops of the feet. One more inhale, perhaps to release the wrap. And on the exhale, bringing yourself back in through center. Beautiful. We will come to the hips and roll ourselves down onto the mat. As you do so, have your block ready. Roll yourself down, connecting soles of the feet to the mat, tailbone to the mat, space between low back and the floor. Melt the shoulder blades into the ground. If you do have your block, place it between the thighs. If you don't, Just be mindful of the inner thighs, that they move and firm toward each other so we don't release to the pinky side of the foot. Keep everything centered toward the central axis of the body. We're going to move up and down through bridge, connecting forearms and palms to the mat. On the inhale, curl the tailbone into the body, press the hips up, peel the spine off the floor. Exhale, mindfully articulate the spine back down to the mat, to the very tip of the tailbone. Inhale, curl the hips, peel the spine, lift high, create length, and exhale, one vertebra at a time, returning back down to the floor. Moving with your breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, pressing into palms, forearms, lifting a little higher. Exhale, release. Keep the inner thighs active as you inhale. Exhale. One more repetition, and this time we will stay lifted. Beautiful. Pressing into the floor, hips reach up and away. So there's length through the sides of the waist. Nice and broad, open through the chest. Connected to the floor through the soles of the feet. And if you'd like a little deeper, you can interlace the fingers. Roll the shoulder heads under, pressing into the outer edges of the forearms to assist. Focus and connect the mind to breath and body. Even the inhale with the exhale. See if you can lift those hips a little higher, create more length out of the low back. Beautiful. If your hands are interlaced, release them to the sides. Inhale. Exhale, rolling the spine back down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. From here, recenter spine and shoulders. You can take your block off to the side. Hugging the right thigh into the chest for just a moment. And then taking the outer edge of the foot to the top of the thigh and pressing the knee away. If this is a stretch, remain here. You're welcome to use your hand to gently assist. And if you'd like some more, you can hug that left thigh into the chest. Fingertips around the hamstring or the shin. Wherever you're at, the hips are going to want to come with you. So leave them anchored to the mat and melt the shoulder blades down so we stay really open through the chest and the shoulder heads. Allow the breath to be full, still creating elongation on the inhale and maybe further into the stretch on the exhale. Belly button is firmed in, nice strong core. Beautiful. You're welcome to stay in stillness or invite that knee in a little closer to the chest. One more inhale. And as you exhale, return the left foot to the mat, press the right foot up to the ceiling. We will stay soft in the back of the knee. Take the leg to the outer edge of the torso. You can have your hand on the hamstrings, on the calf muscles, or on outer edge of the foot. Inhale, press the sole of the foot to the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee and draw the thigh down outside the torso. Inhale, actively press up without locking the knee joint. Exhale like you're moving through water. Draw the knee down towards you. As we move through these rhythms here, Move with your breath, and if you'd like a little extra, you can straighten the left leg, press it down into the mat. So we're opening more through as well. Nice, full, smooth breath, mindful movements. And allow this flow here to integrate strength and flexibility. When your body feels supported in a flexible posture, it will keep the flexibility and not spring right back to its contracted state. You're helping your body feel safe in the opening and the elongation here. On this last one, remain lifted and elongated through the leg, really pressing up toward the ceiling. And if you'd like to invite the leg in a little further, you can. Again, long through the spine and sides of the waist. Steady through the core. One more inhale. As you exhale, bending both knees, returning the feet to the mat. Center the hips and the shoulders. Hugging left thigh into the chest for a moment, flexing through the foot. And then taking outer edge to top of the thigh, pressing the knee open. You can remain here. You're welcome to assist gently. Or if you'd like to go deeper, hugging the right thigh into the torso, fingers beneath hamstring or shin. Both feet are flexed to protect the knee joint, tailbone anchored to the mat. Let the breath be smooth and steady. The core is still strong, firming in and up. Feel the connection of the shoulder blades to the mat, the broadness of the chest. You can remain in stillness or perhaps hug the right thigh closer to you. One more inhale, and as you exhale, return the right foot to the mat and press the left foot up to the ceiling. Soft in the back of the knee. Take the leg wider than the torso. You can have your hands on the hamstrings, calf muscles, or outer. Inhale to press up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee, hug the thigh to the outer edge of the torso. And exhale, mindfully descending. So the leg and the core are strong the entire time. The hips are steady, they're not wobbling. And if you'd like a little extra, you can straighten the right leg, pressing it down into the mat. Moving with the rhythm of your own breath, maybe going a little deeper into the stretch each time. There is no rush. Articulate every process. Beautiful. And on this last one, we will remain straightened and lifted through the leg, still soft in the back of the knee. And you're welcome to hug the leg in a little closer to you if it feels good. Quadriceps are active, they're pulling up on the kneecaps, steady through the hips and long through sides of the waist. One more inhale. As you exhale, bend both knees, hug them into the chest, recenter through the hips and the shoulders. Beautiful. From this position, cross the right thigh over the left, scooch the hips an inch to the right. Arms out to a T, pressing palms into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees to the left and the gaze over the right shoulder. Both shoulder blades melting into the mat as long as possible through both sides of the waist. Pulling that belly button in toward the center of the body to really support the spine in this twist. You're welcome to remain here. You can also use your left hand on the outer thigh for self-supported weight, or just allow the pull of gravity to assist you. Allow your body to relax into the stretch, even as your core is actively supporting you. One more inhale. As you exhale, use the core to return the knees back up to center. Recenter the hips, crossing left thigh over the right, hugging the knees into the chest. Scooch the hips to the left about an inch. Arms out to a T. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees to the right and gaze over the left shoulder. Connected to the mat, blades, palms pressing into the floor. Reaching the left hip away from the rib cage so that there is length through the side of the waist. And from here we twist. Breathing space into the spine, space into the torso. Allowing the gentle pull of gravity to assist you deeper. Relax into the twist while remaining strong through the core. Mind is intently focused on the breath and the body's posture. Perhaps reconnecting with the intention you've set for your practice, continuing to cultivate that energy within your current pose. One more inhale. As you exhale from the center of the body, collecting the knees back through center, unhook the thighs, recenter spine, hips and shoulders. Hugging knees in, wider than the torso, flex the feet. We have variations of happy baby. You can have your hands on the inner edges of the thighs here, resting on the shins or the outer edges of the feet. And if you'd like full happy baby, press the soles of the feet up to the ceiling. Tailbone's gonna wanna come with you. Keep it anchored. Shoulders are gonna wanna come up. Keep them melting down into the mat. So we're pulling the thighs in toward the torso, toward the floor. The feet are actively pressing up toward the ceiling. You're welcome to rock side to side. You can also start to press the legs open. You can create a rhythm for yourself. Inhale, exhale. Yeah. This one is completely up to you. Wherever your hips are today is fine. We'll take a couple more breaths here, and any last movements that your body would like, go ahead and take them. And as you're ready, releasing the legs out into the final resting posture. Legs outstretched, wider than the torso. Arms out to the side, palms rolling up toward the sky. And we'll take 3 breaths of release. The inhale is through the nose, and we'll expand through the belly and the chest. We'll hold at the top for seconds, and we'll release by compressing the abdomen and out through the back of the throat. Okay, so take a cleansing breath, and we begin. Inhale, expand. Hold. Exhale, release. Inhale, expand. Hold. Exhale, release. Expand through. And release. Wonderful. Release all efforts of the breathing. Release the efforts of the body. Allow yourself to grow heavy and melt into the floor beneath you. You're welcome to close the eyes. Soften the forehead. Relax the eyebrows. Let the eyelids be heavy. Relaxing through the palms of the hands and the feet. Release, find a place of stillness, and we'll take a minute or so of stillness and quiet. And as you're ready, bringing your awareness back into the body, take a few deep breaths. Invite movement back in, wiggle the fingers and the toes, rolling the wrists and the ankles. Hugging one knee into the chest and then the other, perhaps rocking side to side. Roll off to one side, resting head on the arm, connected to the earth. And as you're ready, pressing into the floor to rise, coming to a cross-legged seated position, long through spine, palms together at heart center. Take a moment to anchor in the energy you've cultivated with your practice, the awareness, the mind, breath, body integration. Inhale. Exhale, bowing head to heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a marvelous practice. Please share with me what your intentions were. Share with me how you're feeling. And if you weren't there for meditation, we're starting meditation talks next Thursday at 6 o'clock. These are going to be guided meditation sessions, but with discussions before and after about themes, technique, a little bit of history, and just different ways in which we can cultivate space and observation and what that means in meditation. Okay, so message me if you're interested. Have a fantastic day. I love you guys. Mwah.